Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's one from Next. It's the Spoil Her with Beauty box. So I think this is aimed mainly as a Mother's Day gift, but it would do just as well as a birthday gift or as a gift to yourself like I'm doing. So it costs £25. It's worth over 123. Delivery charges may apply, or you can order online and collect from your local Next shop for free. There are 7 products in this box. So it comes as usual with the sleeve covering the normal brown Next box. There's no leaflet with this one. I thought there might be. It looked in the pictures online, it looked like there was going to be a leaflet, but mine certainly didn't have one. So I've gone to the brand's websites to get information and info on how to use that sort of thing, and prices where they weren't provided by Next. So hopefully I've got those right. So the first product in here is by Eve Lom. It's the Eve Lom cleanser, 20 mils, plus you get a little cloth with this one as well, and it's travel size, worth £20. The brand says our iconic 5-in-1 cleanser bar made with our signature blend of aromatic oils cleanses, hydrates, tones, removes makeup and exfoliates skin when paired with the included half-size, specially woven extra fine muslin cleansing cloth made from 100% cotton. So the key ingredients are clove oil, eucalyptus oil, hops oil, Egyptian chamomile oil and cocoa butter. So with this, you warm a small amount between your fingers, then massage into dry skin in circular motions. To rinse, you wet the cloth in hot water and buff off, focusing on any areas of concern like dryness, congestion or heavy makeup. Rinse the cloth, repeat a second and third time before finishing with a cold compress using the cloth and cold water. Finally, you rinse the cloth out in cold water, wringing out the excess. It can be hand washed in warm water or treated as white cotton in your washing machine, but don't put in a dryer. So I have had this before. I love a balm as my first stage makeup remover when I'm wearing makeup, because it just feels so luxurious to use. So you get this little cap on here, and it's a sort of firm, soft one. It's got a green tinge to it. The only thing I don't particularly like about this one is the smell. It does have a couple of ingredients that I don't like the smell of, which are eucalyptus and clove, and I'm sure I'm getting both of those, definitely the clove actually, through when I give it a sniff test. However, I don't dislike it as much as I first did. When I first had this product, I really didn't like that smell at all. Now I think because I sort of associate it with this product, which does do a great job at makeup removal, I don't dislike it quite as much as I used to do. So yeah, it does do a good job. Also removes waterproof eye makeup. I don't know whether I said that. So yeah, it's a great one to have. Now, as far as the cleansing cloth is concerned, I'm not a big fan of these muslin cloths. This one feels reasonably soft, but I do have this, I don't know, I just don't like the feel of them on my skin. So I just take it off with a flannel face cloth kind of thing that's a little bit softer. This obviously will give you the exfoliation, but I'm not sure. I might give it a go one day. I might do. See how it goes. If it's a miracle and I love it, I'll let you know. Okay. The next product in here is by Emma Hardy. Love this brand. This is the Midas Touch Revitalising Cream. Travel size 15 mils, and it's £18, I think, on the brand's website. This contains hyaluronic fillings for spheressa. What on earth did I? Sorry. Don't know what I said there. Spheressa. Made up a nice new word for them. Delivering immediate hydration and visible smoothing of fine lines and wrinkles. Also red microalgae, which delivers rapid tightening effects for instantly tauter skin. Edelweiss stem cells, powerful antioxidant that protects and supports skin's natural defense systems. Persian silk tree extracts. This targets glycation, a process where sugars in the diet bind to and degrade structural proteins like collagen and elastin. By inhibiting this process, visible signs of aging are reduced. And avocado extract, which plumps and restores density and suppleness to dehydrated skin. So you use morning and evening, apply an almond-sized amount to thoroughly cleanse skin, massage over face, neck and décolleté, avoiding the delicate eye area. So I have had this one before. Again, it's got a very familiar smell. I like this smell a little bit better. Well, no, it's quite a nice smell actually, let's be fair. Not my favourite in the world, but nice enough. And I do associate it with this product. So it blends in beautifully. I wish I could show you how wonderfully that's gone in. And the smell, yeah, it is a very familiar smell. A few of the Emma Hardy products have that smell, so it is recognisable. And I wore it last night and it did a fabulous job. Woke up this morning, you know, when sometimes you worn a cream that's really done a great job and you sort of, your skin just feels like it's bouncing almost. It felt like that this morning, so great work from this one. Also wore it today as a day one. I'm not sure I normally would have worn this as a day moisturiser, but I thought I'd better try it out under makeup just to see. And it has done a great job. Now I did pair it up with another Emma Hardy product. This one is not in this box, so don't get confused by that. But I paired it up with the Protect and Prime SPF 30, which I pressed in. I thought rather press this one in, it felt like that's what it needed. And together they gave a great smooth sort of base for my makeup. I think they've done a lovely job. But I will probably continue to use this as a night cream because the smell for me feels slightly more night-timey, and it does do that lovely thing where you wake up the next morning and you think, oh, that's nice. Okay, the next product is the Rituals of Sakura Magic Touch Body Cream. This is a travel size of 70ml and $8.90 on the brand's website. A velvety rich cream that's easy to apply and intensely nourishes and firms the skin. The formula contains antioxidant-rich vitamin E and Centella Asiatica for the softest skin ever, all with the renewing blend of cherry blossom and rice milk. The scent starts with milky undertones and zesty green notes, transitioning to a harmonious blend of sweet cherry and enchanting florals. So I have had this before. This probably, I was trying to think whether this is my second favourite Rituals fragrance, and I think it is. Rituals of Karma, my first one, always will be. Love that, but mainly in the summertime. There are other smells. I like most of them. I don't think that there might be one that I don't like. I can't remember which one it is. But on the whole, I love all of the Ritual scents and love this brand. So this is one of my favourite body cream products as well, because it's one that really blends in ever so well. So let's just, I'm just wondering where to put it. Let's put it a little bit higher up on my arm. So see if I can show you, that's just dropping the lid. See if I can show you how well it blends in. I'm doing it off camera there, but there you go. It's kind of gone already, hasn't it? It smells beautiful. It's just a happy smell. That's all I can describe it as. Sort of happy. It's got that promise of spring and summer to it, so I think it is a lovely one to wear actually in the spring, and in the spring really. Okay, because the Ritual of Karma is my summer one. The next product is by Bloom and Blossom. It's the Legs Out Revitalising Leg and Foot Spray. It's full size, worth £25. Now I couldn't find this particular version on the brand's website or anywhere else. So I had to take the description from the packaging. If you have tired, I just read that, that's why that didn't sound very natural. So you have to take the description from the packaging. If you have tired, hot, swollen, achy legs, the quick spritz of this will get you back up and running in no time. And it describes the scent as a blend of soothing amber, jasmine, Sicilian lavender, ylang ylang and heliotrope. Shake before use, then spray on legs, ankles and feet to revitalise them. Now I thought I'd got this one, but I've got something similar. I think it's called Disco Legs or something like that. And I couldn't find that one on the brand's website as well. They have got a leg and foot spray, but it's called something else. So I don't know whether they just keep putting different ones out. Anyway, it's got I did try it on my legs earlier. I haven't got achy or swollen legs today, so I couldn't really test it properly, but the smell's gorgeous. It's quite a nighttime kind of a smell, actually. I think more relaxing than anything else. Let's see. I'm just wondering where to spray it. I'm going to spray it on my fingers, which sounds ridiculous, but it won't clash with anything else. So yeah, it is quite a nice feeling one, actually. It feels almost serumy. Yeah, it smells nice, quite nightimey. I don't know whether I'll use it much. I've still got the other one, so I may pass this on to someone else. Now, the next product is absolutely fabulous. This is the iconic London Enrich and Elevate Mascara in black. It's a full size, and this is worth £22, although it is currently on offer on the brand's website for £16.50. If you were thinking of getting the box just for this, then this is on offer at the moment. I think at Boots as well. They say this kind to lashes mascara lengthens, curls and lifts, providing up to 14 hours of wear. It contains active growth agent Simlash to help you work towards stronger, longer and fuller looking lashes. This is fabulous. Now, I think this is slightly different to the one I've had before, because it does look slightly different, and it's got a different description and different name, I think. But it does look quite similar, I think, to the other one. Is the other one writing in white? I can't remember. Anyway, this is what it looks like. The brush is curved and beautiful. It's got these little tiny, what are they called? Nodules? It's quite tiny, thin ones. Beautiful to use, easy to use. The formula feels really, really good. And I have got it on today. Only one coat, did a great job. But now I don't ever say that you should share products for your eyes. You shouldn't really. But I'm giving this to my friend because we do, and we have done for about the last 40 odd years. So, you know, we shall continue to share our mascara, but don't you do it. Don't do what I say. Don't do what I do, do what I say. No, that sounds bad. That sounds even worse. But yeah, won't recommend sharing eye products, but I will be giving this to my friend, partly because she loves the iconic London mascara, and whenever I get one, I give it to her. Secondly, I think this one is I think it's different, you know, to the ones that I've had before. So she'll really like that. And also because it's her birthday soon. So I'm going to be taking her out for lunch for her birthday next weekend. So as a little extra, I will be giving her this. So I hope she doesn't watch the video. She stopped watching my videos anyway, because she always ends up buying the box. So hopefully she's not watching this one. Okay, if you are, hello, happy birthday, and I'll see you next week. Right then, the next product is from Bath. I say both. My mum used to say Bath. I say Baths, but then I cross over. Bath and Body Works In the Stars Fine Fragrance Body Mist. I can't speak now. Body Mist. This is a full size, worth £18 for this. Next says this scents your skin with light as air mist that's super layerable. Fragrance notes of starflower, sandalwood, musk, sugared tangelo, white agar wood and radiant amber. That's one I've never heard before. Sugared tangelo. So I have given this a go on my arm. Now I've got a few perfumes on because I'm doing another video afterwards that's got 2 perfumes plus a body spray, so that was a bit difficult to handle. Now this is sprayed over here. Do you know what? I can still smell this. It's only been probably a couple of hours, so not the best test, but it does smell quite nice. At first I wasn't sure. There's an ingredient in here and I'm never sure which one it is, but often when I get amber and sandalwood in a product, in a fragrance. I'm not keen on the fragrance. Having said that, I had something with amber in the other day and really liked it, so I'm not entirely sure what it is. But yeah, this is, at first I was like, not so keen, but it's mellowed out now and it's really rather nice. I don't think I'm going to like this first bit though. Very fine spray. Actually, the first bit smells a little bit like, you know, that sugared tangerine. It smells sugary. It smells like caramel or candy floss. Oh, and there's something else rather nice there that I didn't notice before. Yeah, so the first squirt, lovely. Goes into something I'm not so keen on, but ends up really nice. So it is one I'll use because the ending up smell is really good. And I've started using these sprays a lot more. I used to use just perfume, but I decided, you know what, it's quite nice to use a body spray sort of on your legs and around there so that you've got an all over smell. Okay, the final product in here. Now this is one I did want to try and I haven't tried it yet. It's by Clarins. Oh, sorry, the dog is having a little bark, which I'm glad. She's an old girl. So to her, that's like, if she gets something to bark at like that, it's the highlight of her day. So I'm really sorry about the extra noise in the background, but I'm just going to let her carry on for a bit. This is by Clarins. It's the Lip Perfector 5ml travel size. Next says it's worth £12. The brand says that this plumps and shines, nourishes and hydrates, and it's got a melting cream texture and a vanilla scent. It's sheer, but has enough colour to wear alone, or you can use it to complement your favourite lip shade. Now, the shade of this one is Fuchsia Glow. So I'm not entirely sure if everyone gets the same shade because that wasn't mentioned on the website description from Next. The shade wasn't mentioned. So let's have a little look at it. So that's what it looks like. Is that the back? That's the back. That's the front. Let's see how this looks. I haven't looked at this at all yet, so I've no idea what it's going to look like. Oh, okay. Oh, it's got a little sponge. I quite like that. Okay, let's do it on my hand first of all. I was going to stop then and put it on, but I'll do it on my hand first so we can get an idea. Ooh. Actually, it is sheer. That's nice. So that's how it sort of comes out. But then if you blend it out, it goes quite sheer, quite nice. I think it might be all right. Bear with me. I'll be back in a sec. So I think I blinked then when I came back on, so sorry about that. I don't know. I was about to look at it again then. I don't know where I am. My brain's gone a bit all over the place. So it's a little bit brighter than I thought. That's like blending it in. It's gone a little bit brighter than I thought it would. So I've got a mirror here, so I'm looking at that as well. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure whether I like that or not. I can't. It does taste of vanilla. I was going to say I can't taste the vanilla, but it does taste of vanilla. So that's the end of the box. What do you think? I actually really rather like this box for a number of reasons. So the first product in here was the Eve Lom cleansing balm. Now, I'm not keen on the smell, but my gosh, that is a great product to use as a cleansing balm. It does such a good job, leaves your skin feeling lovely too. And getting the cloth with it is great if you do like using these cloths to sort of buff and exfoliate as well. That's a really good thing to have because sometimes you'll get these without the cloth. Then we had the Emma Hardy beautiful Midas Touch revitalizing cream, which does a fabulous job. Love this stuff. Then we got Rituals. I think I might have missed something out, but never mind. Rituals, which I've lost the lid of. I think it's on the floor. Beautiful, one of my favourites. And that actual body cream is one of my favourite body creams from Rituals because it's one that really blends in very quickly and gives a lovely, lovely feeling, as well as having a fabulous smell. Then we had the Bloom and Blossom Legs Mist. Do you know what? I just don't think I'm going to use this. haven't really used the one I've got already, so that I might give away. Then we had the Iconic London Mascara. I'm losing my voice, I might have to stop in a minute. This is just fabulous. If you've never tried Iconic London Mascara, please do try it if you ever get the chance, because it's just wonderful. But my friend is more wonderful than it, so it is going to her. Then we had the is that it then? We had, no, that's it, yeah, sorry, I've forgotten one. I knew there was another one. We had the body mist in the stars. Nice. Yeah, it's still in a nice, actually, do you know what? That smells a little bit like a beachy kind of smell, you know, driftwood, that sort of smell. Nice, but it does go a bit funny for me. And then the Clarins Lip Perfector, which I'm not entirely sure about. I'm going to have to pause and have a sip of water before I carry on. Then I'll just give you a quick update on my week. I'll be back in a sec. Right, before I tell you about the week, there is a Boots Mother's Day box out. I'm not sure. I saw one the other week. I'm not sure whether it's the same one. Someone mentioned that that was last year's. But there is one definitely out at the moment. I don't know whether it's the same as last year's. It's £55. It looks really good. But to be honest, I am a bit indecisive on that one. I probably won't get it. Latest in Beauty, the 2025 Outlook Trendsetters Volume 1. I did receive that this week. I am going to be filming that hopefully after this one. It will probably come out after this video, but maybe tomorrow or the next day. I have paused my toil for this month for March, which leaves me with a bit of a dilemma because I haven't got a box to film next week, but I'll see what is around. There are some more next boxes out, some new ones, and they look really nice. And there was one, can't remember which one that it was, but there was one that I did like the look of, so I might end up getting that. I am going to have to stop again because I've got a tickly nose. I think I'm going to sneeze now. Back in a sec. I didn't sneeze, luckily, because all my makeup would have gone all over the place probably. Okay, so today I am actually using two things that I mentioned last week, which was, one was the Canopy eye cream, which was in the OK box. So I wore that. I wanted to try it under makeup. It did a good job under makeup. It did say it would, and it did. I've also got the Natasha Denona palette on today. So I have got, and this was in the Cult Beauty box, the Hush Edit, I think it is. So that was the one. And I have used that sort of peachy one towards the outer corner. Then that sort of browny peachy one next to it, and then that one right at the end. And in the middle, this is my favorite. I used this beautiful thing. It's so soft and silky and powdery, and it just went on in the middle so well. I like that. That might become my new favorite for the middle. I use different ones in the corner though, so it's only sort of from the middle outwards that I've got that palette on, but I think it's really nice. So happy with that. Just wanted to mention as well that the Hello Skin eye mask did eventually dissolve, the one that was in the OK box. It did need kettle water, so it was my fault for trying it without. Kind of knew I was doing it wrong. Okay, so I've had an interesting week. Yesterday we had a power cut. Now, unfortunately, at the time I was in the shower, and I had just put in my first shampoo of a double shampooing. And the first shampoo, I always use one that I'm not so keen on, that isn't so great for my hair. So I used that and was literally massaging it. My hair covered in shampoo, power cut, shower stops completely. I had to rinse my hair out, and the boiler, for some reason, the boiler didn't work. I think it's plugged in. I don't know why that didn't work. So I didn't have hot water to rinse it out under the tap. So I had to rinse it out in cold water. And then I was thinking, this is terrible. My hair's going to be a nightmare. Luckily, it's not, to be fair, it's not as good as it was. But I used an oil in afterwards that's in the latest in Beauty Box I'm going to film actually. And today I've used a conditioner that's in a leave-in conditioner type product that's in there as well. So it has got my hair nearly back. But what a nightmare. It said it was going to, I think this was about, gosh, it would have been about 9 o'clock, between 9 and 10. And there was a notice saying that it had affected about 60 odd houses in our street. Luckily, I wasn't working because that would have really annoyed me if I was. Someone on Facebook said they were working and they were very annoyed, which I don't blame them. They said it wasn't going to come back till 3 in the afternoon. And suddenly you think, oh my goodness me, how much do we rely on electricity? I couldn't watch the telly. We couldn't have a cup of tea. I couldn't, my phone needed charging. It only had 19%. And at first you think, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? There'll be no light tonight. I'll have to get the candles ready. No food. We ordered a takeout for lunch and everything. It did come back on probably round about 12:30 or something like that. So it wasn't quite as long as I thought it was going to be. But honestly, I thought next time I'm going to have an emergency pack ready. I've got one of those sort of chargers that you can charge up and then it charges your phone, and it lasts about 72 hours or something of charge in there. I can't remember. But anyway, it's very good. So I've charged that up ready. So I'm going to charge that up every week so that at least we'll be able to charge our phones. Because now, of course, the telephone as well, although that used to be plugged in anyway, but that's via the internet. There was no internet. Typing this up was a nightmare. Luckily, I've got good data on my new phone, and it's 5G as well, so the data was coming down well. But I only had 18 or 19%, I can't remember, on the phone. So I had to use that to get the descriptions and then type it out because I couldn't get the internet. Very interesting, very surprising how much, well, I suppose it's not surprising, is it, how much we depend on it, but you know. Anyway, the rats, update on the rats. Those rats are so clever, so clever. They can, I try and put the bird food completely out of reach, they still manage to find it. So I'm having to bring the bird food in earlier each day when the rats come out. They come out in the afternoon in broad daylight. I mean, they are so cute. They're little babies as well. But that means there's probably going to be hundreds of them soon. So I've got to try and get the food out of the way of them, which I am trying. And there was a video. I did a Google, you know, can you get rid of rats nicely? Because I don't want to do anything horrible. But there's a video on there which plays sounds that they don't like, and do you know what? It actually works. It doesn't work permanently, but it worked so that they went for a good half an hour. I had to do it twice, but the one time that I did it, I was outside doing with my phone at the hedge. That's where they come from, doing that, you know, horrible noises like that sort of noise. Came back inside. The radio was playing There's a Rat in My Kitchen. Can you believe that? I mean, coincidences. I always find coincidences with music, but that one made me laugh out loud. There's a rat in my kitchen. What am I going to do? There's lots of rats in my garden. On the sad side, though, with my garden, my robin seems to have disappeared. I am really concerned for him or her because it's just disappeared completely, and that I haven't seen it since last Sunday, and it's Saturday today, so I'm worried that something horrible has happened. And I thought, oh, it is awful, the things that can happen to wildlife. I know that's the way it is, but it's not nice, is it? Anyway, I'm not going to get myself attached to any other wildlife. I decided. I thought I can't attach myself because I was actually starting to feel real love for this robin, and now you don't even know where it's gone. Anyway, on to something different and a bit more positive. I did my Reiki group share last week. So I do this at the place that I got my Reiki level 1 and 2 with my master Reiki trainer. And part of it was I got to practice on someone, so we can use this time to build up our case studies. And I practiced on someone I'd never met before, and it was really good. I managed, because I do it by seeing colours. When I shut my eyes and I see colours, red for there's a problem, orangey red if there's a bit of a problem, green if I'm healing, purple if all is okay. And I did see some reddy orange on one of his knees, and he said, oh yes, well the other knee, he said, has a problem with it. And I thought, oh, I said, oh, so I got, that's not right, then I got the wrong knee. And he said, no, he said, but because I'm overcompensating on that knee, that started to hurt now, so I actually got it right. So that was good, because you do doubt yourself sometimes. But afterwards he said it had felt like he'd melted into the table, so that it did a really good job. His muscles felt really relaxed, and it was really good. So very, very happy about that. My brother came to visit last Sunday, had a lovely time with them as always. I love seeing family. I had a bit of a drink. I don't drink much anymore, so I had a drink. It went straight to my head. I don't think I made too much of a fool of myself, but I probably got over talkative, even more so than I am without a drink. And then I got a hangover headache in the afternoon, which is rubbish because it was lunchtime. So went back to work after a week on Monday. Felt like my head was completely scrambled all over the place. Nothing made sense. The things that I'd written before I'd gone on leave didn't make sense. It was awful. Luckily, I was okay the next day. And I also had my diabetes group meeting on Monday, which was interesting, but it's sort of saying things that I already know, having done diets for the majority of my life. But that's a quick sum up of my week. Nothing majorly exciting other than that. So I am going to, I've gone on too far, haven't I? I thought I had loads of time, but I waffle. So I'm going to send you loads of positive healing energy. And I can actually feel it coming out of my hands now. And this should help you to have a wonderful week. Focus on any areas that need help from this energy. And the energy in my other videos, when I've done longer ones, is always there for you to rewatch if you want to. It will work whenever you see it. And I hope you have an absolutely fabulous, wonderful week. See you soon.